The elders speak of a time of great instability, when Gallagher, the wrathful... what is with the style of text in this game? I can't read that. In those days, the legends said the gods had spared a child called... of unknown origin. He was brought up by a family of noble Western family. What the L's in this game? Who instructed him in the art of swordsmanship and chivalry. He was yet a boy when marauders attacked his village. Like, does nobody look at those L's and go, you know, those don't look good? Teaching him that the weak often suffer at the hands of the strong. That night, Gabriel vowed that he would never bow his head to anybody. Becoming Gallagher's most deadly henchman, scores of victims fell beneath his blade. Such was his ferocity that he struck fear into the heart of something. Gabriel's betrothed killed as a warning that none should seek to become his rival. With the corpse of his beloved in his arms, weighed down by guilt, Gabriel's heart was overwhelmed by bloodlust and darkness. That night was to herald Gallagher's downfall at the end of his empire, and set in motion a tale of vengeance. Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Lords of Exile running on Nintendo Switch. Now this game's available on, I think, all platforms. PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Along with the Switch version here. I gotta say, it's a little loud. I mean, I'm sure it sounds really good. I should be proud of what they did, but a little loud. A little loud. Samantha's castle. Oh, okay, I'm doing the Castlevania intro, sure. Or Rondo of Blood, I guess I should be more specific. Oh, X is attack. Okay, that's unusual. A is jump. Slide. Okay, we can throw stuff, but we have a limited number of throwing stuff. A and X. What does that mean? I mean, that's the B button that's flashing. Alright, because the A button is on the far right. You know, the Y button's on the far left, B button's the lowest button, and X button is the highest button. So A plus X just does this. But then the B button is the button that's flashing. So I am wondering about the folks who made this game. What does that even mean? AX? Yeah, I just jump and slash. Yeah, there's not even any options. It's just the sound and music. Can't change your controller preferences or anything. I mean, that just looks like a wall. Is there supposed to be some weak point I don't know about? Are these folks not familiar with a Switch controller? With a Nintendo-style controller? Because yeah, that button flashing would be the A button if it was not on a Nintendo system. In fact, the A button, or the B button on a Nintendo system does nothing in this game. As far as I can tell, it doesn't activate anything, it doesn't do anything. These controls are messed up. Yeah, what happens when you run out of knives? I thought it was unusual that they would put the X as the attack button and the A is the jump button. That's not like a normal thing. Usually it's the Y button that does the attack and the B button that does the jumping. It seems like this game wasn't really made with the Switch in mind. Just the controls themselves are kind of messed up. Well, this might be a very, very short review. Considering the controls don't work. And that on-screen explanation is not helping anything at all. Yeah, see? That's that button flashing, that's the X button, and it works. Yeah, they don't even show the A button. They just... Yeah, see? It knows what the X button is, apparently. Yeah, see, that button not flashing. That is the B button. The A button is this. And the X button is this. Can I jump on these knives? No, I can't do anything. Trigger buttons don't do anything. I mean, I might be able to understand if you could jump on the knives. Okay. Okay, this game is already on my stupid list. I mean, what's it want to do? What's it want me to do? A and X I've been using the whole time. The button that's flashing is the B button. So what does it want? Okay, that's supposed to be down on the D-pad? Why does it look like that then? Oh my god. Why not just make it look like a D-pad instead of the buttons? Like it's on the Joy-Con. That's about the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You know, if you make it look like a D-pad, we'll understand what button it is. I'm playing Donkey Kong, huh? Super understanding how this jumping is working. It just drops you straight down instead of doing like the little jump animation. to lifting him up a little bit. Jumps and pops you straight down. If you push up. If you don't push up and you just let go of the controller, or you push right, then it behaves the way you think it should. Oh boy, okay, this game. Yeah, we got problems with it already. Okay. Yeah, there's a pretty significant delay from when you hit the button to when he animates his sword. Like, it doesn't happen as soon as you hit the button. There's a little bit of a frame startup. I mean, a lot of NES games also had the same issue. Like, the original Castlevania also has this issue as well. But it does make it a little hard to react to things. Yeah, and you can't double back, so... It's not like a full commitment, like you see you can just sort of barely turn back, like if you decide to not commit to a jump. So in that sense, it's not like Castlevania, which, you know, in that game you committed to a jump, you just jumped. And there was no way to stop it, stop your momentum. Here they give you a way to kind of stop a little bit, but not enough for it to make any difference. So pretty much you've got to commit to a jump, and you've got to commit to a sword swipe. You gotta hit that thing a little ahead of time. So yeah, I think sometimes you can commit too much to making a game NES-like. Let's say this falls under that curse. Evil lurks in this wood. I have seen many pass yonder, but none return alive. Samantha, as fair as she is ruthless, one mistake and you too will die. Here, these skies will help you. Good luck, stranger. Hot, hot, hot. avoid that. That's... Doesn't seem like there's a lot of places I can hide from that. Where do you go from that? Okay. So the edge of the screen isn't safe? Yeah, you can't really do like super subtle movements. It moves in like big chunks. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to like subtly move to the next area. But his tiniest movement is this. Okay. Like it's not super precise. Okay. So it doesn't matter. I thought her fan would indicate which direction the fire would go, but no, it doesn't matter. You just don't know. Just a guess. I have no idea where that's going to go. Give me a little hint. Yeah, that's just a guess. I have no idea. Yeah, why? Why that direction that time? Oh. I was out to screw you on that last part of the game, I see, if you didn't have enough health. To jump to finish climbing the ladder. These are some super weird decisions they made. I like the music. There's a good sound to it. I just wish the game didn't feel so sluggish. Yeah, again, it's very much like Castlevania in the way it handles, but that game was also sluggish. So okay, but you can't destroy that apparently. And then later on, you know, when they did Super Castlevania, they took away the sluggishness in the game. So it's not like sluggishness was like the goal of Castlevania. you know, their later games made the games not sluggish. So it's a weird thing to me to emulate that sluggish feeling. When even the original developers, you know, shied away from that kind of clunky feeling that the original games had. Trap on that. Not supposed to kill him? I guess maybe he's not. Restores total HP. Oh, okay, I see. Why didn't it just give you right away? Why did it drop it into a box? What does it want me to do against? Legend says that Onako, the silent goddess, gives the gold of the fallen to those who bow before her. You have passed her ritual. Your courage earns you the Katsu Shadow. As time passes, your curse bar will fill up. When the power bar is flashing, use the button to summon a shadow. Does the shadow do anything? It'd be nice if it told you that you had to, you know, push up to get it to work. I don't know what it is about with this game and its poor instructions. This is not a game that was made during the NES era. Oh, of course. Oh, it's not up. What do I push to get it to do the thing? B? B isn't doing it. Oh, you have to hold the button. Be nice to know that. Why do I have to guess at the controls? Made the fish really hard to hit. The way it spits out those angles, it's like hard to get close to it. No, okay, he just jumped extra high. Okay. these little fish enemies are gonna kill me. It's got such a weird attack pattern. It's hard to get in front of it. And this one like jumps extra high on this side. Yeah, I don't ever really know quite where it's going to come up. It doesn't come up in exactly the same spot all the time, like an NES game would. Here they can kind of pop up at different portions of the map, so it makes it hard to predict their movement. And that's the thing about NES-style games, that they were simple, right? So part of what made them so playable is that, you know, you could predict them. It's like, oh, okay, I know that this fish is always going to pop up at this spot, and he's always going to shoot at this angle, so I can get my character in the right position in order to deal with it. Here, I'm just not guaranteed any of that. The water's an instant kill, which is an interesting choice. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It just seems like I have to take a hit. What is that jump? Oh, okay. Knockback 2. It's like all the things that we don't like about NES games as well. Like, you don't need to copy the stuff that we hated about the NES. Copy the things that we liked. You know, we liked the graphic style. We liked the music. You know, we liked hard gameplay, but not unreasonably hard or unpredictable. That's the thing about a game like Ninja Gaiden, you know, the original one that was on the NES, is that the game was hard, but it was super predictable. Right? So you could get the game, you could understand that game down to a science on when enemies would show up and when they would spawn, and you could time it down pretty well. But here it's like, well, where does the fish show up? You know, how high does it jump? You know, where does it shoot its little fish missiles? It's not the same place every time. Okay, so this is like it's a deceptively hard jump, right? Because I'm a jump early person, I'm not a jump late person. Yeah, this is the angle and it shoots the little fish balls at. Yeah, It's just like, it doesn't need to be at that weird ass angle. Yeah, see. Push that jump button. Alright, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai, and you're watching Lords of Exile running on Nintendo Switch. Again, this game is available on all platforms, so if you want to play it, you're not limited by the platform that you normally play your games on. That being said, there's like a lot of things I like about the game. Like, I do like its aesthetic. I don't like the L's in the game, though. The little L's in the text message. I mean, I don't know who thought those were good-looking L's, but they are not. I do like the music quite a bit too, as well. But there's something about the gameplay which is just a little off. Like, it's just a little sluggish. You know, the jumping is not like as immediate as you'd want, and the action of the sword is not as fast as you'd like. Some of these enemy patterns, again, you know, in the world of the NES, it was all about predictability because of that machine's, you know, limited power. So when you had enemies on the screen, you know, you could predict when they would show up in their attacks, and you could make up for that with just some good memory on your part. Here you're not reliant on that, so, you know, like those fish enemies, I mean, they would pop up sometimes at the end of the screen, they pop up at the middle of the screen, sometimes they popped up higher, sometimes they were lower, and so those are the kind of little things that really mean a lot in game design, that make a retro game, right? If it's a retro game, and it follows all the rules of what a retro game would use, then that kind of logic would be well beyond the NES. So that sort of takes away the fun part of an NES game, which is learning the patterns and you know, almost having like a speed run map in your head about how fast to play the game. You take all that away and you put too much randomization in there, then that doesn't make it an NES game anymore. But then you're also framing it with NES style controls, and I don't think that works. You know, I really don't. You know, I think you can have some fun with this if you you know, if you sort of allow yourself to you know, enjoy the randomness of it. But I don't want an NES game to not be an NES game. You know, if you're going to have NES visuals and NES style music, and then, you know, push on my nostalgia buttons for NES style gameplay, then really design that gameplay like the NES would, and then I'd be happy with it. So yeah, I mean, this I probably won't ever play this again, just because of the way these enemies are designed, and even not having the option to change the controls, which is a common thing. I mean, gamers have been complaining about the option to not being able to change the controls for decades now. And here it is, a brand new game made in the NES style, which doesn't allow you to change your controls, because using X and A to attack and jump is weird. It's something that a Super Nintendo or NES player would never do. So I just don't know why you wouldn't be able to change that. I mean, it's a very, very simple option to add in. It's built into the Switch development kit to move those buttons around. So yeah, I don't know. Again, check it out if you like what you saw. Just bear in mind the caveats that I put forth, and maybe you'll get more fun of it than I. But yeah, I don't know. This is a pass for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.